Got another one, right? Are we doing that 540 next?
Yeah. We'll get that on YouTube.
I'm gonna have to get that. Y'all ain't
you know, you're gonna see me break out the timing light, and Big Dog knows how to, you know, a thing or two about some timing lights.
Okay. Yeah, we're gonna
unlike other late model tuners out here, you know.
Yeah. We're gonna show them we like it. We do some early model stuff.
Sometimes.
You know? Do it.
And then I gotta get on the airplane.
Okay. That's typical. That's typical for us.
Going to Indy.
Woo.
Indy. I don't know how long for. I booked a one-way ticket, so.
Yeah. Okay.
I usually don't book a ticket on the way back until a couple hours before.
Okay, so you going down there with Craig Sullivan, right?
Yes, sir.
Gotta get him back in business.
Yeah.
Yep. So y'all stay tuned for that. I've yet to be at the track with them this year, but the day's coming. See that pearl in the paint?
Sounds like a solid roller.
It sounds gangster. Look at that.
Got a Maryland Glock 540.
Dude, I've never seen like, these almost look like custom
Dude, this thing's
fuel cap.
hard to get in and out. It is.
Oh, it's got a bar on it.
Oh yeah, look at that pearl, man. Oh yeah, baby. That is a nice
Please have
unit.
fuck the timings on there. Yes. It's a nice car.
Looks pretty good in here. Looks pretty good. Painted vent tanks on the radiator. That's a nice little touch.
That's 3130. Okay. So, if you tune cars in 2024 and you ain't never fucking had a timing light on something, you're not a tuner. End of story.
In the store.
And I'll show you why. Because in my opinion, a tuner knows how to do a lot of things. Tune a lot of things, let's just say. This is a big block Chevy. 540, I don't think it's gonna make crazy power or nothing, but so this is on Holly, EFI, fuel injection. So when you set these things up, it's not just bolting the shit together and unbolting it. This is what everyone does as a shop in these days, I feel like, for LS's and Coyotes or whatever.
That's what a lot of shops do.
Anything race car, you usually have, I would say 100% of the time, not usually, you have a crank trigger on the front, whether it's 4 magnet, 12 magnets, personal preference, per ECU, what you want. I like 12 minus 1 is what we would call that on a lot of stuff I tune. At top, you know, you have to line up the crank trigger on a bracket with the wheel in the front of the balancer, and that's how you get your firing order. And a cam sensor on the front if you have a Jessel. This is a little different. It's still got a distributor and it's locked. So before we go tuning it, step 1 is confirm TDC, which is top dead center. And the way you do that is you take number 1 spark plug out, you get it at top dead, not at 180 out, at top dead. You make sure the timing pointer is proper to that, if it has a timing pointer on it. If the pointer's not lined up at TDC, but you're actually at TDC, you have to move the pointer to TDC, or you're gonna get a false reading on your timing. So I'm not gonna go into detail how to set up the crank trigger and all that, because this car's not really on this. This is a lock distributor at 32 degrees. So what that means is it's 32 degrees all the time, whether it's idle, wide open, whatever, cranking. Before you go and rip on it and tune it, and you command 30 degrees, or 32 I should say, for example, it might not actually be 32, it might be 29 or 34 or 40, you know, it might be way out.
Right.
So we have to confirm this before, this is how I tune, it's how you should tune, before you go and pulls on these things. So you get out the timing light, you hook it up to number 1, and the timing light has a power and ground.
Here's right over there in the case.
So you hook this in number 1, and this is power and ground. This doesn't matter where it goes. You can have a separate battery source, or you can hook it to the car. In our case, we have a separate battery source. It's just easier. Race cars typically have a ground terminal on the firewall and power on the firewall or something. Yeah. And when you fire it up, the time light's going to blink at you. And when you hold it down there, it's going to show 32. It should show 32 degrees off the pointer. So if it's not, then you have to adjust the distributor in this case to be 32 degrees. So right now I can't see the numbers on the balancer, any throttle balancer for us to put it on. I was going to tune it without the new balancer on it because I figured we'd see the numbers, but I can't. So we're going to put the new balancer on real quick and then check the timing. So this is a little background of what we do with older stuff, or this isn't a race car, but every race car we do gets that treatment.
Yeah.
So
sometimes they can be tricky too.
It can be tricky, especially if something comes in with the wheel on wrong.
Yeah.
Johnny.
Yeah.
So with the gray Mustang, you put me in a trick bag when I went to go fire it up, and it wasn't on the right spot, and I was like, put the light on that. It was like 150 degrees. I'm like, no wonder this thing won't crank over. So
little thing like that holds your whole night.
Yeah,
up,
because the wheel was on wrong.
Right.
You know, we freshened the motor up. He took the balancer off and the wheel off and put it back on. We just did the motor, and the wheel wasn't on. Actually,
listen.
Jason's he just dropped his off. I have.
It's a little buried right here.
I'll show you what I'm talking about with the wheel though, because his has one. Kyle, where'd you set Jason's stuff? So yeah, you got your crank trigger. We use Hyperactive. I really like Joe's stuff. It's a really nice quality wheel. When you get these, it has 12 magnets in it. This is what I use, a 12 magnet wheel.
There's the magnets going around.
And here's the one missing magnet. You punch the missing magnet out depending on where you put the wheel on the balancer. You can go a couple different ways. The missing magnet has to line up properly with the crank pickup. Usually the way I do it, a different way than most, so I'm not going to get into that detail. But so this pretty much tells you when to fire it. And then you have your cam sensor, which is right here. And this is the cam sensor bracket. This is Jason, so it's kind of, you know, this isn't the nicest, but
easy on them.
so this is the cam sensor bracket, and then this comes around and picks up. And that tells you pretty much only when you're cranking the car up when number 1 is. So it starts the process of a spark.
Right.
This, after it's running, tells everything else. Like this pretty much goes, it's disabled pretty much after the car starts.
Right.
Because it's already going in the sequence.
Right.
And then in the ECU, you tell it the firing order. It just needs to know when number 1's going.
Right.
So this is extremely important to have right when you're starting it, or it can backfire or do some stupid shit.
Yep.
This actually judges the timing on it. So.
And can't you even be just a little bit out and the car will even still run? Because I feel like we've had issues in the past with cars where they'll run, even kind of do a burnout, but then they'll like backfire and pop. And just
so if this is too close, this is a magnetic pickup, but if this is too close to this, all cars are different, it seems like, on all ECUs, Fuel Tech, Holley, Haltech, Motec. They're all different on what they seem like they want. So my theory is you pretty much back the sensor out until it doesn't pick up, and then you screw it in just a little bit. It could be 200 thou away, it could be 50 thou away. So the other day when we got Joe's fired up, the cam sensor was in too close and was picking up not on the bolt, but it was picking up on these as well.
Right.
So it was, you know, it was doing some weird shit, you know. So you have to be, you know, kind of have to know what you're doing. It's not just a guessing game.
Yeah. So don't go doing this based off the information we just gave you, because
I just kind of went in a very vague about what it is and how it works. But so this is the best way to do it. Like LSs have a factory crank trigger, right? A 58 tooth reluctor, which is a great factory deal. Jason had some issues with it, and they lose crank signal, and I'm like, we're taking the shit off here. It's just way too much to be, it's way too fast, it spends way too much RPM to be doing that. We're gonna put a real crank trigger. We haven't had a problem since, knock on wood. Yeah, and that's how it works. Now you get wheels out there, like the MSD wheel has 4 magnets instead of 12. I like the 12 magnet on Holley. 4 magnet works as well. We've done 4 magnet plenty of times. Like on a car rated deal, with like a MSD 600, you can get away with 4 magnet, no problem. I just like the 12 magnet on the Holly. It seems like it's a better signal. Yeah. But if you claim to be a badass tuner and you don't know how to do this, you ain't a badass tuner. It's just is what it is. I'm not saying I'm a badass, but I'm just saying if you don't know how to do this, you ain't a badass.
Yeah.
Turn it on. We keep putting it on. Nah.
Welcome back there, bud. That looks like you're sitting in a pickup truck.
Feels like
Look at your legs.
Yeah. Kind of feels like it.
I will say the welds in this cage are good.
Not a bad car.
No, usually like older cars, I feel like we get like really bad MIG welds on the cages and stuff. But this has a nice TIG welded cage in it.
Yeah, not too bad. It even has some safety in here when he's driving around the street.
Little head cushion. Yeah, he's got
A lot of people don't realize that, man. It's just dangerous if you're riding around the street.
Yes.
Into a little fender bender or hit like a bad
Yes.
bump, you knock your head on it and kill you.
Yes, exactly. Like if you guys have a roll cage, I mean, really, you're supposed to be riding around with a helmet on.
Literally.
You know what I mean? So take that into mind. Maybe get you a little open face. The ATI's on.
Yeah, we checked the timing. It's a 540 big block. I don't know much about it. I know it's pump gas. NA, obviously. It's on a Holly Sniper. I think it's it.
Yeah.
I don't know what it's going to make.
Me neither. About a 540 is gonna make 600.
I don't know. Depends on the motor. I don't know. These things could be all over the place, so.
Okay. All right. Well, I hope it makes.
I'm not even
500.
gonna guess. I'm not even gonna guess.
I hope it makes 500. I'll guess 580.
It kind of goes up like this at the tail shaft, and then like that. I don't know, it's weird.
Not bad.
Yeah.
800.
558 about, what'd you guess?
I said 580.
I didn't make a guess because I don't know.
Ain't bad. Now, what gets me is the 850 foot-pounds of torque.
Turbo 400. Little flash converter, a little weird and calls that, but it's definitely torquey.
So what do you think? It's probably like maybe more like 700 foot-pounds?
Probably somewhere in there, yeah.
Even still, damn. You can see it, and you can see it's torquey for sure.
Oh yeah, yeah.
So
They don't rev very high. It's like 6,000, 6,200 right there. On the graph, it's not gonna show you.
no, but I get what you're saying.
Big blocks, you don't really rev them up too much.
Not bad.
So.
NA power, baby.
Oh, this would be a fun car, dude. Take the air filter off once, see if we can pick up a little bit.
See what happens.
Okay. Let this thing breathe.
Oh yeah.
Dang. So picked up 20.
18 to be exact, but got it closer to my guess.
Put a little bit more fuel on it and it picked up.
I mean, damn.
922 on the torque.
I was just looking at the power.
Yeah, no, but it did pick up.
So yeah, picked up 18 wheel.
Nice.
No tune change? Or you said you put a
I put a little bit more in it, but it definitely added a good bit compared to what I put in it. It's probably because it's enclosed loop without the air filter. Just, but yeah, picked up.
And it makes some torque.
Probably not exact, but
Big
definitely
blocks,
making
yeah.
torque.
Oh, you can feel it like when I get on it.
Yep.
Got the big motor in
It's
it.
like a boat motor right here.
That's exactly what they use for boats 540s. Yeah, no, they do.
What were you saying? Sorry.
One of these transmissions gobble up a good bit of power. I would say probably 80 wheel compared to a stick.
Okay. Keep that in mind. Keep that in mind.
I want to put one of these in my Explorer. That's all I need, 920 foot-pounds of torque. I know, right? Had to do the whole thing. Put together nice, as you all can see. Everything nice and clean. Painted intakes on the radiator. It's a nice touch. Yep. Hey, bro. Look, you're over here now. Come on, man. Say what's up. Hey,
Man,
look
man.
who we got here.
Look. He's like making the camera.
We got the twins. We got the twins out.
Treacherous little twins.
The twins. What you got going on there, Buzz?
Some shit.
Oh, I can't show that, can I?
You shit, whatever, dude. They ain't gonna figure nothing out. Like, what the fuck?
All right. Well, who's gonna talk? Who's gonna give them the rundown? What we got going on here?
Tired of talking.
You don't want to talk? Hey, what are you? Come on, Supreme. You got the YouTube. Come on, talk to
See
us.
Supreme talk? I do horrible at that shit.
Look, it's easy now. Look, I'm
in the
recording.
backseat.
You know what I mean? You
Oh
just
God, I
look-
just drive nowadays. I got a fat dude that holds a camera. You got the fit dude.
I mean, I'm still chunking.
Nah, you ain't like the bro that hold my camera. Bro like 350,
You
6'5".
gonna see this and be like, hey man, you call me fat,
They
nigga?
call him Biggie. Look, he look just like Biggie. This is funny.
So yeah, look, my man came down for a trans. He had some hiccups.
We're gonna get right. We're gonna get it right.
Same day delivery. So what are we gonna shake something up here in
Boys don't
Maryland?
know this in Texas.
So they trying. Everyone's scared.
Boy, I'm gonna get a million DMs tomorrow.
Everyone's talking.
A lot of
That
talk.
is facts. A lot of motherfuckers talk on the internet but don't want to be
So
locking
it's
their
time to
wrists.
lock in. Nobody wanna lock in, bro.
How long you here for?
However long I need to be.
Okay, that's the right attitude.
That's a good attitude.
That's the right attitude. But we're not trying to be all week. Hopefully, what tomorrow we have trans trans back in, test it.
Yeah, tomorrow night.
Can't show y'all that.
So that's the plan.
You gotta
But,
pay to see that. That's pay-per-view.
Mm-hmm.
Pay-per-view.
We're gonna get something.
AKA lock in.
Hopefully we can get something locked in, y'all.
For the
We're gonna
fans watching,
try.
it will be at the track.
We only race at the track.
We only- Track only.
Or Mexico.
Good morning. So, what time did we go home last night?
Like 10:30 we left here. I got home at 11. Know that?
Nice.
Because some shitheads down south like to fuck up transmissions.
Yeah.
And we gotta fix them.
Yeah, I feel like that's the story of our lives.
Yeah, car got here at 2:30 yesterday and now the trans is back together. The full fucking deal. Like same shit that's in Dell's car, same shit that's in Alex's car. Yeah. I mean,
They're not fucking with you.
what is it? Fucking 18 hours or something since the car got here?
Yeah, it ain't been long. Hey man.
So that's what came out of it. That is a
Hey man.
surface.
Stop what you're doing.
Someone walked over, took a fucking...
Stop. And don't
Didn't even hit the whole fucking thing. Look, wait.
There's so many hot spots.
Like, they didn't hit right here. You can see, like, it's not even... You can see the marks, and then there's no marks.
Surface grinded.
Oh yeah.
That's why we got the grinder. That's why we got him here. The surface grinder.
That's why y'all just don't do stuff. If you
Don't
aren't
send your shit to anybody.
Just like.
I mean, I don't even know.
We should fucking throw some frisbee over there.
Oh yeah,
Honestly, that would make a nice ass. They are
You want
closed
frisbee
today.
it? Let's frisbee.
Oh, fuck it. I got another one.
Do we have another one?
I have, yeah, I have one in the bag.
Okay, so
It's good.
we're gonna send this thing to scrap.
How's it
pile.
going? Hey, good. Let's see if I can get a good throw.
Oh yeah, good toss. Good toss.
That one looked good.
Right where it belongs. We're testing this and Dell's car. So maybe we'll test them right next to each other or something. See if we can, I don't know what we'll do.
We'll take them both to 70 real quick and see what happens.
So everybody can see what's up. But yeah, look. Yeah, we really did. I did a little clip, kind of talking to everybody, but yeah, this is freshly back together. The only thing she's missing is that converter. Supreme, you better throw this guy a little 100 or something. You know what I mean? Maybe a couple hundred. But yeah, so let him do his thing, and later today we should be outside. Get that right, y'all. Yo, is my strategy working?
Yeah, it worked.
For real?
It worked.
Is it out? Threads messed up?
No. It was just a shit ton of red lock.
Yeah, it'd be like that sometimes, brother.